Hey guys, and welcome back. Hang on, let me get this off. There we go. Hey guys, and welcome back to the video. Today we are on the computer, and today I'm going to be watching a video called Varian's Rejection Tangled Spinoff Explained. Now, if you have not seen the series Tangled the series, or Tangled the movie, then you guys should get off right now and go watch those, and then come back because then you know. But anyway, so let's get into the video. Honestly, when I first saw the thumbnail, it's probably going to be about like Varian probably going to be in season 2, but then they decided not to, so let's just get into it.
Hello fun people, I'm Isaac Carlson, and now that we've had some distance on the conclusion of Tangled the series, and we've gotten to see the cast and crew receive much deserved recognition by earning 3 Emmys, I think it's time to talk about the Tangled spin-off that was the closest to being created. Let's talk about the rejected series known as Varian and the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, okay.
And of course, if you're new here, and you're a bit of a Tangled fanatic like I am, then consider subscribing. Honestly, I just wish we had unlimited Tangled the series episodes to talk about.
Wait a minute, hang on a second.
And of course, if you're new here and you're a bit of a Tangled fanatic.
Did he say, Varian in the Seven Kingdoms was not created?
Fanatic like I am, then consider subscribing. Honestly, I just wish we had unlimited Tangled the series episodes to talk about. But truly, Varian in the Seven Kingdoms is as close as I think we'll ever get to a continuation of this story. This was a concept that was initially thought up by 2 storyboard artists who actually worked on Tangled the series. Together, Anna Lencioni and Caitlin Ritter.
Wait, did they go to China? Oh my god. Did they go to China? Wait, did they go to like Milan's place or something? Where did they go? Oh my god. This is so funny. This is so cute. What? I need this in my life.
Who's now a director on Monsters at Work, decided they wanted to continue Varian's story in a series of his own. In their minds, there was more to tell about the young alchemist who had fallen to darkness and had learned to get out of that through guidance from Rapunzel. They believed that he still deserved a story where he could grow into the man he wanted to become.
Yes.
On Caitlin's Tumblr, which I'll leave linked for you below, she shared concept art, drawings, and story descriptions on how they wanted to expand Varian's journey out into the world. Varian would leave Corona initially when he discovered an almanac that once belonged to his fearless and adventurous mother, who had disappeared and had been studying alchemy like him. They wanted to see Varian continue his adventures in alchemy through the 7 kingdoms in order to learn the 7 alchemical laws and obtain forbidden knowledge. By completing his mother's work, Varian wanted to understand who he was.
Wait a minute. So the series that I would have loved to watch was gonna be about Varian finding his mom's thing, and he was gonna follow her Bro. Disney, why?
Each of the 7 kingdoms, Varian would be taught one of the 7 alchemical stages of transformation and would receive a totem. With all 7 totems acquired, Varian would be able to use them to reunite with his long-lost mother, Ulla, who had been trapped by her former partner, Danella, long ago. On my podcast series Following Dreams, where I interviewed Caitlin Ritter, which will also be linked down below if you'd like to listen to the whole discussion, I got to hear from her about what she envisioned the series was going to mean for Varian.
Rapunzel got seasons 2 and 3, and to sort of go out and explore, like, this is his time to do that. We wanted to age him up. We wanted to like have him really be treated as the adult he always tries to be treated as, and to really actually earn that and achieve that for himself. So that was just a perspective on that character we were excited to try to explore.
While Varian was continuing to attempt to master alchemy and save his mother, Danella was also meant to go after the totems to prevent Ulla's release, along with her beefy bodyguard. Danella would be a woman trying to find, also meant to go after the totems.
Many years ago, Danella was a research partner to Varian's mother and is now presumed responsible for her death. What? Currently, Donella is trying to find a way to access her former colleague's secrets. As a means of accomplishing this, she employs Hugo to act as a double agent for her, infiltrating Varian's travel party disguised as a friend. What? Bro!
To prevent Ulla's release, along with her beefy bodyguard. Donella would be a woman trying to find a way to access her former colleague's secrets, which would lead her to send the boy Hugo to infiltrate Varian's group to stop him and steal Ulla's research.
No, please no! Oh, no! Ignore this. Look away until I say you can look now. No!
More than 20 million people use Grammarly every day to improve their writing.
Hugo was supposed to come from a technologically advanced yet economically divided kingdom. He would be a boy who lived like a criminal, stealing riches to fund his experiments so that he could live a more luxurious lifestyle. This older boy would embody what Varian thought he wanted to become, but eventually Hugo would learn to actually be more like Varian. Inevitably, Hugo was intended to betray Donella so that Varian could reach his mother. While Hugo had seen himself as someone who was above Varian, they would eventually learn to see each other as equals. Now, for me, Hugo's the type of character I think I would really need to see come to life to really appreciate, because those negative attributes would drive me crazy.
Yes!
It'd be so hard to see Varian.
Oh my god. Okay, I know I'm pausing a lot. We're only 3 minutes in, but bro, I'm gonna send a very long email to Disney, and if they're watching us right now, Disney, please, I need this in my life, please, I'm gonna cry, please, do something with Varian, like, put him in his own series or something, or, I don't know, make a new season of Tangled, the series, and make, like some of the episodes, it's his time to shine, please, I need it, please. Okay, that was a message for Disney, okay, thank you.
And get led astray, but I could absolutely see how Hugo's redemption and conflict would be something that was fascinating to see play out. In Varian's group, there would also be the young boy Young, who was imagined as a sweet, accident-prone kid who came from a kingdom known for their glorious fireworks and pyrotechnics. His inventions then, of course, would explode or catch fire often, but ideally he wanted to rise above that. Young was meant to be an overly enthusiastic boy like Varian had been in Corona, which would lead Varian to see him as a younger brother. And I love this character. He sounds so charming and fun, and I can just imagine all the great moments Varian and Young could have together as Varian got to be a bit more of a mentor for someone else. There would also be Princess Nuru, who came from a kingdom plagued by cosmic disaster, with meteor showers constantly raining down on her home. Her people were forced to constantly rebuild, which meant they were never able to thrive. Therefore, Nuru would be in search of a way to save her people, and along
by the way, if you're tired of my talking, here all you have to do is search Varian's Rejected, and you'll find this video so you can watch it yourself, just in case you're tired of me like ruining it. So yeah.
She would be their navigator, skeptic, and diplomat. Nuru would be the one who was the most suspicious of Hugo and his antics, and I think it would be awesome to see a capable, pragmatic, and wise character like Nuru being with the group. She sounds like she would be the most grounded member. And of course, Rediger the Raccoon would be by Varian's side, as well as Prometheus the donkey. And I have to say, I really think this sounds like a great cast
but if you
who could have had some extremely compelling adventures. There was a lot to love in each one of these characters,
even though you don't know what Tangled the series is, then
would have been
you know,
something we
you're
all
getting
could have
spoilers.
enjoyed.
Wait, what? No, wait,
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Donald Trump is before the Supreme Court trying to strip health care.
Thank
the journey
you.
we could have seen.
What does this say? So I hear you named an entire element after your crush. Hey, how you Young, I told you I can't get a oh, this is so cute.
Hugo making fun of Varian for naming the element he discovered at the Corona Science Fair after Cassandra, and we may have seen Hugo throwing at Varian.
He's just eating cookies. You'd be surprised what people tell you for a cookie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna say it.
You'd be surprised what people will tell you for a cookie line, which are some absolutely amazing callbacks to Tangled the series. We may have also seen Varian continuing to discover more elements and roasting Hugo in the process, calling the element Hugorium because it's...
After much consideration, I've decided to call this new compound Hugorium. Because it's infestative and ruins everything. Look at him in the background, like, oh, you called something after me? And then, like, he's like, wow, just wow, ruins everything. He's like, bro, look at him. Imagine if that was animated.
Ineffective and ruins everything.
I love this.
Varian was meant to encounter his long-lost cousins, who were meant to be an entire family of people like him. Artificers, welders, engineers, who are all like-minded people to him, which would lead Varian to question his mission and what family meant to him. You can really tell that a lot of time and care was put into mapping out this story. And it was also kind of awesome that the creators of Tangled the series themselves encouraged this.
That token belongs to us. Yeah, we earned it. Huh? Weird, because I'm sort of the one holding it. So I feel like that sort of means belongs to... No way. We completed the trial, not you. Whoever you are, hand over the token. This is so cute.
Story to be told.
We planned out pretty much the whole thing start to finish, but we just did like 3 sample pages to show them, like, oh, here's like what we were thinking.
Whoa! Well, you two are adorable, but I'm on a schedule, so wow!
And Chris and Ben had given us their blessing. They knew very much about it, and had given us advice and feedback, and so yeah, they were super supportive of it.
But what about Varian's mother? Ola was meant to be someone who was a lot like Varian. Using the one painting we saw of her within Tangled the series, she was now going to be a field researcher who was brilliant, resourceful, and powerful. Beyond all of her similarities to Varian, though, she was actually meant to be the one who tested him the most. In fact, Varian's mother was planned to be the villain of this new adventure.
As soon as I saw anything about like Varian's mother and like a Varian adventure, I was like, ooh.
It's just the kind of things, there's so much that you try to accomplish over the course of a show like that. There were so many, especially with, like such a great cast of characters. You want to know everybody's. I would watch a Lance spinoff. I'd watch a Cat spinoff, Angry and Red. Like, I would, any one of those characters, I want to know everything about them. And so that was just like, we attached to Varian and we were like, well, we didn't really get to talk about Mom. Like, what was the deal there? Like, what could we do there?
Thank you, girl.
Kind of lightly got into alchemy as it applies to his very polarized relationship with alchemy versus, magic. Like, but if we're in pursuit of alchemy, which sort of requires both, like, what could that be like for his journey? And the idea of his mother. I don't know how much you've read about like what our intention for the story really was, but. The intention for his mother actually to sort of play like the villain role in that story came from Chris. It was his suggestion actually, something we hadn't really considered because we were just excited to meet Mom, and then he was like, what if, like, and we were like, cool, like, have the crazy plot twist.
Yeah,
oh my god, but then why
adventure out in the world?
Okay, I think this is an important part, so I'm just gonna stop it there, but why didn't it get created? It was gonna be like, wow, imagine if they had like a whole season done already and Disney was like, yeah, we're not accepting that, and they're like, bro, we worked on this for months. Like, bro, I would
culminate
just
in
throw
him meeting
whoever
Ola. We were actually
Disney
going to
out the window
discover
at
that
that
Varian's
point.
darkness came from her, and that he would feel responsible for guiding her out of it. Varian was meant to take on mastering alchemy and redeem his lost mother.
Like, the idea that dark streak in him is how he put it, like, came from her, like, was an interesting concept, and the idea, I think, moreover, that he's able to sort of, like...
No, ad, please, no!
You're not about to drive without insurance. That's like getting a tattoo while you have
Guys, help!
Oh. Can you erase it?
It's a tattoo.
I gotta go to the General.
The General has affordable rates even with less than perfect credit. Go to the General and save some time.
Shut up, ad! I don't care about the
Joe
frickin'
Biden tried to cut
Social
Security and Medicare for decades.
I care about this video.
I argued that we should freeze federal spending. I spent Social Security as well. I'm in Medicare and Medicaid.
blah, blah, blah. Stop. Can I watch my video?
Guide
Thank
her
you.
through, that
I'm sorry
evil
you had
to the other side,
that.
like with what he's learned, having gone through it himself and having been changed by Rapunzel and having then tried to change Cassandra. Like, I loved the kind of bookending that for him as a character, as part of his journey. And yeah, certainly kid's gone through it, right? Like
this type of story is exactly what I would have wanted from a Tangled the Series spinoff. The heart, the emotions, and the immersion into the lore and world were all there. But unfortunately, the truth is that it just will likely never be brought to life in its entirety.
Ultimately, what happened was, if it's a Tangled thing, they want Rapunzel. That was sort of, and Varian's existence was really tied to Tangled. So I think they just felt like, is there enough of a
They only want Rapunzel? Shut up! Shut up! Whoever said they only want Rapunzel in a Tangled spinoff? Oh, we only want Rapunzel. Yeah, she's the main character of Tangled. Who cares? Who cares? No one cares. I've never really cared about Rapunzel. I mostly cared about Varian in the series. I didn't care about Rapunzel. I only cared about Varian. When I was done watching the whole series, I just watched all the episodes Varian was in. Like, I don't care about Rapunzel. I care about Varian.
Following a demographic. I know that there is for me to make it, right? But for Disney to invest, and we understand. So that was sort of why it didn't happen, but they loved it. I mean, they were super enthusiastic about what we pitched. They wanted us actually to remove him and to sort of rebrand it, with make it like an original character. And there was a version of that story that we could tell, absolutely. But I think Anna and I just felt so strongly connected to Varian that we were like, no, this is his, his coming of age.
While we could have gotten some type of comic book that appeared to be someone like Varian and felt like Tangled's world, the only way it could have been brought to life is if it abandoned the character who had inspired it. Unfortunately, Varian's connection with Tangled meant that without Rapunzel being highly bound to the tale, it just wouldn't be able.
Wait, I have an idea. If you really want Rapunzel in it, you can make it maybe she's there with Varian because she snuck because her or something, or you can make it so that way in some of the episodes Rapunzel appears like Adira did. That would be good, right?
To move forward, which I think is really sad. I think for the fans who really came to love Tangled the series, this sounds amazing. I would have loved to have seen this on Disney Channel, or even better, Disney Plus. If this comic series would have come out, I believe I would have absolutely read it week in and week out if it stuck with the high quality storytelling that we came to expect from the show. There was so much intrigue for me into the characters, the world, and the story. I would have loved to have seen Varian's story expanded because this really felt like an adventure that he deserved to go on. Now that his father was proud of him, I think it absolutely makes sense that Varian would want to push himself out into the world and come to grasp who he was beyond his kingdom. I kind of mentioned this in my discussion about Cassandra's destiny after the Tangled finale, but for the most part, I've just kind of tried to accept the fact that we will never learn anything else about all of these wonderful Tangled the series characters again. I highly doubt that we will ever learn more about Lance or Cassandra, which really bums me out sometimes. After watching these characters for so many years and making so many discussions about them, I became really invested in them, and I love these characters, including Varian. The truth is, though, Varian's story is probably over like all of the Tangled characters, but at least we have this idea of what Varian might have gone and done. Varian and the Seven Kingdoms might not be canon or fully developed, but now we have some type of concept of the people Varian could have met, the places he might have gone, the alchemy he could have learned, and the mother who might have pushed him to discover who he was meant to be. But let me know down below what your thoughts and theories are surrounding Varian and the Seven Kingdoms. Also, make sure to subscribe and click the beautiful bell, and then click on another magical video in the description or on the screen. Finally, as always, thanks for watching, and have a magical day.
Wait, no wait, okay. Ugh. What have we learned? 1. Disney sucks. 2, I need this in my life. 3, if I don't have this, I'm gonna go and delete Disney Plus, delete everything I have at Disney, and keep criticizing them until they make it. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that, but still. Alright, and what else have we learned? 1, not Tangled, but Disney does not allow there to be a main character, a prince, anything, because they don't care what people think, they just want to make it. And yeah, that's the end of the story.